And that motor revs all the time, and he makes so many great recoveries. If he's ever out of position, he's got tremendous hands, can knock the ball away, get steals, as does Cameron Boozer. They both lead their team in steals.
This place is shaking right now. It is time to go. Round one between Carolina and Duke, and the visiting Blue Devils win the tip. And it is Wilson, Jay, starting out on Boozer. Isaiah Evans, deep range. Caleb Foster swings it. Dame Sarr with a corner three.
Boy, Carolina came.
Freshman Derek Dixon making his 6th consecutive start after coming off the bench the first 17 games of the season. Seth Trimble up and in with the left from his freshman season. Evans can't get the shot off over the length of Stevenson. Now he can. Gungba with a rebound and a putback. Good defense by Trimble. Now Foster gets by him. Dumps it down for Gungba, and a nice feed for another deuce.
Just a beautiful.
Carolina 18-4 on the season, 6-3 in league play. Duke is 21-1 as Trimble floats it up and in. The only Blue Devils long undefeated. Gungba with a nice feed. Foster gets back his miss and puts it in. Just over 4 minutes in. Evans trying to shake Stevenson, drives him and lays it in. Have been unable to do so thus far.
Yeah, you got to get a stop to get out in transition. Good cut.
Another great feed. Gungba finds Sarr, and it's a timeout for Hubert Davis early here in Chapel Hill. Duke, a 9-man rotation. Here's Evans off a screen, and he knocks it down, and the lead is 11.
Is doing a good job of keeping the floor spread. And then after getting the ball to Boozer, Brown sets a good screen. And then Isaiah Evans fights his way through it.
Boozer, a bounce pass into Sarr. Brown inside, up and in with the left, and Duke getting shot after shot right around the rim. Up to the bench as Stevenson has taken his place. One of the nation's best defensive players, Brown. Second year with Duke after a couple of years at Syracuse. Tough shot in the corner, but he hits it. Caleb Wilson is on the board. This is Kyan Evans, the transfer from Colorado State, who was the starter until a couple of weeks ago, now coming off the bench. Oh, look at that move by Wilson.
That turnaround jumper, that set up these other moves that he's been making. A terrific. His footwork, his motor, impeccable.
Caleb Foster, a little stop and go, and he banks it in.
To get to the bucket, and Caleb Foster answers with that strong right-hand drive off the glass.
Nicholas Hemenya trying to go coast to coast. Loose ball tipped up and in, and Cam Boozer's got his first points. They know each other well. Again, AAU teammates in the summer of 24. Contested jumper goes for Caleb Wilson.
Caleb Wilson, his footwork is excellent. Just that one step backs up Boozer.
Down, and wasn't expecting it. Powell for three. Can't quite get into the paint. Now back out to Evans with 10 on the shot clock. Wilson for three. Duke defending at an extremely high level in recent games. Boozer with the left, and it'll go. To a huge night. He's got 15 points already. Evans wide open as the Blue Devils broke the pressure perfectly. Bogovats into the paint. Uses the shoulder to create the space and gets it back. Count it as he knocks down a three. I think as a shooter, too, he was kind of looking at the ball for a little bit longer to see if it went in. And maybe because of that, got a late start for the rebound. Boozer blocked by Wilson.
Terrific block from the backside by Caleb Wilson. That started the break, and there hasn't been much transition in this one. Nice little step through.
Scoring, rebounding, steals, and blocks. Boozer leads the Blue Devils in scoring, rebounding, steals, and assists. Both of them remarkable talents. That time Sarr wanted a call, didn't get it.
Well, they've thrown a lot of bodies at Cameron Boozer.
But he'll wind up with a three, and all of a sudden, Duke is back out to a double-digit lead. Stevenson to Wilson. The pull-up from 17. Has he got game or what?
He's got everything.
And they have rewarded that trust. Caden Boozer knocks down a three.
Boy, what?
Dixon. Deflected. Duke has it. And Carolina will not get a shot off at the end of the half. We relayed in the first half. Hubert Davis likes his team's offense, but talked about defense, rebounding, toughness, 50-50 balls. Very good player, having a big season for the Heels. Wilson drives and hits again.
What a jab step. He took a jab step.
If Hubert Davis will trust anybody to play with fouls, it'll be Trimble. But now Caleb Foster got open in the corner and knocks down a three, and the lead is back to 11. Ball screen of Vessar. Trimble. Turnaround. Yes.
Boy, Seth Trimble so good snaking that ball screen, and then
Stevenson could not get it over the rim, and here comes Boozer. Numbers for the Blue Devils. Right into the chest of Vessar for the finish.
when he gets going,
Cameron Boozer right into the chest of Henry Vessar.
knocks you back and creates that space so he can get the shot up with the left hand.
Now 11 points, 6 rebounds for Cameron Boozer.
Good pass.
Stevenson open again, and this time he buries it. Carolina does not have a fast break basket in this game, and the big night continues for Dame Sarr.
Well, he's got Caleb Foster on him now. He needs to get the ball.
He is calling for it. He gets it, draws a crowd, and hits.
Good defense by Stevenson. What a pass.
And it'll go for Stevenson. Dixon the assist, and it's down to 5. Evans shot fake, drive, layup. More of a catch and shoot guy last year, and he can still drain a three. But Jay, much more likely to take it to the basket this year than he was a season ago.
Well, he got Vessar to switch off because he slipped that ball screen, and Carolina going inside. And with Vessar guarding him, Boozer's going to be out top in the middle third.
Boozer driving and scores.
Boy, Dame Sarr, his defense on the ball has been excellent.
Wilson, it'll go. Up and down they go here at the Smith Center. Wilson averages 20. He's got 23 already tonight. The lob and the finish. Brown to Boozer. And all of a sudden, Cameron Boozer's up to 17 points. Another touch for Vessar. And he'll score again. He's got 6. No double. Blocked by Vessar. Boozer again, and he'll finish. And how about Cameron Boozer, Jay, working hard, even after the shot is blocked, getting it back, and finishing it off.
That one was blocked, but still he's able to pivot around and get that to go.
Dixon, a lot of contact, but no call, and the bucket will go. Evans. Off the rim and down to Boozer, and Duke running, led by Evans.
What an outlet.
What a block, and that's Trimble.
So explosive, especially off 2 feet. Beautifully timed.
Wilson backs up, sizes up Boozer again. Into the paint. Blocked from behind by Evans. Boozer for 3, and he hits it.
Boy, just a pick and pop.
Boozer has played like Boozer, and Wilson has played like Wilson in this first matchup between these two teams this year, as Vessar, who's been huge in the second half for Carolina, Sarr knocks it away. Shot clock at 7. Dixon. Got it! Knocked away by guess who? Malik Brown. It's a scrum and it's Duke ball. And Caden Boozer will lay it in, but give Malik Brown all the credit in the world for generating that play. There's Malik Brown, again, one of the best defensive players in the country. Duke hitting the floor. Sarr getting down on the deck. Caden Boozer the finish. Duke by 6. Boozer now on Wilson. Cameron Boozer picked up 2 fouls in the first 11 minutes of the game. Hasn't picked up any fouls since. Vesar. And not a lot Brown could do playing with 4.
Cameron Boozer trying to front him with Vesar behind.
Brown for 3. Offensive rebound. Boozer sticks it back in. Pass deflected by Foster. 10 to shoot. Trimble knocks in a 10-footer, and again it's a 4-point game. Sarr the extra pass. Foster the shot fake, drive, and the finish.
Boy, what a beautiful shot fake on the reversal.
Boozer so strong, stands him up, forces him to give it up. Dixon with the 3. Vesar ties it. Down to 6. Here he goes. Can't hit it. Tipped into the hands of Trimble. Shot clock turned off. Timeout, Carolina. How about the defense by Vesar? Just to be Big J without committing a foul.
Well, he stayed in front and made Boozer try to finish a tough one over him. And did not foul. Got the switch. He's on an island. And there was contact, but no call. And Roy Williams, how many times you see that stance when he would get down?
That's right.
He doesn't get down as low as he used to.
Brown is on Vesar. Into Dixon. Boozer switches on to him. Dixon the kick. Trimble! Got it! And Carolina wins it! They have stormed the court here at the Smith Center. Is there a chance the officials may be looking at the monitor to see if there's any time that should be put back on the clock?
That's exactly what the officials are doing. And it's when the ball clears the net. What a tremendous pass by Derek Dixon to get it to Seth Trimble in that right corner. And there's still 0.4 to go. So they're going to have to clear this court. What an amazing play by Dixon to find Seth Trimble in the opposite corner and give Trimble credit.
And now the announcement is being made that this game is not over yet. And somehow all of these folks are going to have to find their way back to their seats.
You get a finger on the ball and the game is over.
Foster can run the baseline. The heave. And it's juggled by Evans, and now it's over. Their largest comeback win over Duke in 25 years in a game in which, remarkably, they did not lead until the final second of regulation. And I think this is our first double court storming in quite a while.
What a tremendous effort by North Carolina in the second half. Derek Dixon made some great plays down the stretch. Those 2 threes, the magnificent find of Seth Trimble to hit the game winner. And Henry Vessar in the second half was fantastic.